In the main event of UFC 218, Max Holloway defeated Jose Aldo by TKO in the third round to retain his UFC featherweight title. The fight that makes the most sense for Max Holloway is to either face his original opponent Frankie Edgar at a later date, or face the winner of Cub Swanson vs Brian Ortega, who will face each other at UFC Final 123. Frankie Edgar was supposed to face Max Holloway at UFC 218 but was forced to pull out the bout due to injury. Both Cub Swanson and Brian Ortega have put together winning streaks of the best in the division, and they definitely deserve the next title shot. With Jose Aldo losing to Max Holloway for the second time, I believe the move up to the lightweight division will be the best suited move for him, as he has won the featherweight title twice and doesn't need to prove anything. I believe he needs to move up and start fresh and face someone like Anthony Pettis. Anthony Pettis last lost to Dustin Poirier by TKO at UFC Final 120. This fight was scheduled to happen years ago, and it would definitely be a great fight to see. In the co-main event of the evening, Francis Ngannou knocked out Alistair Overeem in the first round. The fight that makes the most sense for Francis Ngannou is to face the current UFC heavyweight champion Stipe Miocic. Stipe Miocic last defeated Junior Dos Santos by TKO at UFC 211. Stipe Miocic has finished his last 5 opponents by TKO in a devastating fashion. Anything can happen in this fight, and hopefully we can see it soon. With Alistair Overeem losing to Francis Ngannou, I believe a fight with rising heavyweight Alexander Volkov would be an amazing fight to see. Alexander Volkov last defeated Steven Struve by TKO at UFC Final 115. This fight would be a great contest between two high-level strikers, and hopefully we could see it happen soon. For the rest of the main card, Henry Cejudo defeated Sergio Pettis by a unanimous decision. The fight that makes the most sense for Henry Cejudo is to rematch the last person to defeat him, Joseph Benavidez, in 2018. Joseph Benavidez defeated Henry Cejudo by a split decision at the Ultimate Fighter 24 finale. Their first fight was very close, and a rematch would be amazing to see. With Sergio Pettis losing to Henry Cejudo, I believe a fight with Wilson Hayes would be an interesting fight to see. Wilson Hayes last lost to Henry Cejudo by knockout at UFC 215. Both fighters are coming off losses to Henry Cejudo, and the matchup itself should be very interesting. Eddie Alvarez defeated Justin Gaethje by TKO in the third round. The fight that makes the most sense for Eddie Alvarez is to have a rematch with Dustin Poirier. Both fighters faced off at UFC 211, where the fight ended in a no contest. Since that time, Dustin Poirier has defeated Anthony Pettis by TKO at UFC Final 120. Both fighters have unfinished business with each other, and they definitely need to fight again. With Justin Gaethje losing to Eddie Alvarez, I believe a fight with Kevin Lee would be an entertaining fight to see. Kevin Lee last lost to Tony Ferguson by submission at UFC 216. Both fighters match up very well against each other, and it would definitely be a fun fight to see. Tecia Torres defeated Michelle Waterson by a unanimous decision. The fight that makes the most sense for Tecia Torres is to face the winner of Jessica Andrade vs Karolina Kowalkiewicz, who will face each other at UFC on Fox 28. All three fighters are so close to the title, and the winner facing Tecia Torres would determine the next contender for the title. With Michelle Waterson losing to Tecia Torres, I believe a fight with Joanne Calderwood would be an interesting fight to see. Joanne Calderwood last lost to Cynthia Calvillo by a unanimous decision at UFC Final 113. Both stalwarts match up very well against each other, and hopefully we can see it happen soon. Which fights would you guys like to see after UFC 218? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you.